This video will show you the proper procedure to reserve an in-town truck with U-Haul. When a customer calls or walks into the office requesting a reservation for a truck, your responsibility is to make the reservation in its entirety, getting as much information from the customer into the system as possible to speed up the time spent during dispatch. If we do not have the equipment available, it is the responsibility of the CSR to check other locations and attempt to reserve a truck for the customer to pick up at another location. Our location should be the last call the customer needs to make to find the equipment needed. We must exhaust all other resources before sending the customer to the traffic department. Step 1. Sign into uhauldealer.com in your web browser. Next, click on Point of Sale at the top of the page. Close the U-Haul Messenger tab when it pops up. At the top of the SL page, click on the New button. Enter the customer's phone number or email in the box and click Enter. Verify customer information. The customer's email is optional, but is suggested to send a reservation confirmation or quote. If the customer's info doesn't pop up or does not match, click Create New Customer. To create a new customer, you will need to enter their first and last name and an email address. Ask the customer if this is an in-town or one-way rental. Enter the city and choose from the drop-down menu. This will determine if it is in town or one-way move. The system will auto-populate based on the cities provided. If it is in town, make sure that the In-Town button is selected. If it is a one-way reservation, see the One-Way U-Haul Truck Reservation SOP. Ask the customer what their move date is or when they want to pick up the truck. Select that date from the Calendar button. Ask the customer how many bedrooms they will be moving. Choose from the drop-down menu. This will determine the size of the truck needed. Ask the customer if they are towing a vehicle. Choose yes or no. Ask the customer if they need a trailer. Choose yes or no. If they answered yes to either question, see U-Haul Trailer Reservation SOP. Next, click the green Continue button. On the Choose Equipment page, verify the size of the truck that the customer is requesting. There should be an image representing the size recommended. The recommendations are based on the information gathered in the previous steps. If the truck is not showing, click on the Show All Moving Equipment tab and click on the size of the truck that the customer is requesting. This will add it to the shopping cart. Once the equipment has been selected, read the dialogue in green to the customer. Verify the time frame the customer needs the truck. If the suggested amount of time does not work, ask the customer how much additional time they need for their move. Choose a time frame from the drop-down menu. State all rates, plus any other fees to the customer, then click the green Next button at the bottom of the page. This takes you to the scheduling page. You can add coverage, dollies, furniture pads, and/or trailers if needed. You can also change the rental length if needed. Ask the customer what time they would like to pick up the truck and select a time from the drop-down menu. If the truck is in our inventory, the prompt will tell you to tell the customer that you have this truck on a given date at a certain time, and they will be dropping it off on the date and time they choose. Select In Store. If the equipment is not available in our inventory, you can click on the Search Other Locations button to find the truck for the customer. If the customer refuses to go to another location, in rare instances, we may be willing to transfer the equipment from another local dealer. Ask Katie or Danielle prior to doing so. Locations with available equipment will be in green. Locations in red are locations with no availability. Ask the customer for the best pickup time and choose from the down arrow indicating available pickup times. The address for each location is provided under the location name. Click the green Next button at the top or bottom of the page. This takes you to the credit card reservation page. Ask the customer which credit card they would like to use to confirm their reservation. Enter the credit card number, expiration month, year, and billing zip code. We do not accept cash, so always remember to get a credit card number. Explain that no charges go on the card until time of rental. Click the blue Save button. Offer the customer additional products and services such as storage, dollies, furniture, pads, or moving help. Go over the estimated charges in the shopping cart one more time. Ask the customer what their preferred method of contact is: email, phone, or text. Click the appropriate box. Ask the customer what their current address is and enter it into the box. You can choose to print or send the quote if the customer does not want to reserve at this time. You can also save the quote and send it to the customer or close out of the quote. Click the green Reserve Now button. The reservation is now complete. A confirmation email will be sent to the customer. Once the reservation is complete, the final page provides the location address, a summary of charges, the date and time of pickup, rental duration, and the reservation number at the top. Click close at the bottom right of the screen. If the reservation is for your location, the reservation will show up on ESL once complete.